So one of the things that makes the Tesla so good for camping is the glass roof. So you can lay in bed at night and just look at the stars. It's amazing. In this video, I want to give you a step-by-step guide to how to make an amazing hotel in your Tesla. And here is the finished article. As you can see, a very cozy place to spend the night. And as a little bonus, if you look up there, you can see that the light for the passenger acts perfectly as a bedside light for each person sleeping in. Now, there are many reasons why you might want to sleep in your Tesla. For me, it was a fear of camping. So I was invited by some friends to Le Mans and they wanted to camp. I've never camped. I'm 45 years old. I don't ever plan to camp. There is absolutely no way I'm sleeping in anything that hasn't got doors and windows. Now, there are a few things you'll need to overcome to make this a very comfortable experience. The first one is the change in level between the boot floor and the folded down back seat. There's approximately 8 centimeters of step between the two. So this is how I did it. So the ridge between the boot floor and the back seats is quite high. As you can see, that would be very uncomfortable to sleep on. So the solution I came up with was to buy some high density foam pads, and they sit in the boot floor, and as you can see, they create a completely flat surface. Now, the next problem is the place where your head goes. So in the back of the car, the area where your head will be is the area that's designed for people's knees and their feet. So there's zero support there. So I turned to the canine community and found the most amazing way to level this area off. Now, I didn't know these things existed, but they're designed to help our canine friends have a level area in the back of the car. This is brilliant for our Hotel Tesla. You'll also need to put the front seats forward. Now, for convenience when you're out on the road, I suggest you put them where you want them to be and then just set up a driver profile called Hotel Tesla, and the car's ultra quiet motors will put the seat and steering wheel exactly where you want them to be. So the next thing to think about is HVAC. You need to overcome the steaming up, the smells, the lack of air within the car if you're going to be sleeping in it. It's not a pleasant place unless you've got the air conditioning on. So thankfully with a Tesla, it is this simple. By far the easiest way to have a perfect temperature in the car whilst you sleep is just to hit the aircon button and then keep climate on. And this means when you turn the car off, the air conditioning will stay on and keep your car at just the right level for you during the night. Next on the list is comfort. Now, I'm not a fan of airbeds. I want something nice and comfortable, but it's also worth noting there's not an awful lot of space, especially in the Model S or the 3. So you don't want anything too thick. So it needs to be thin and comfortable. So there's some camping solutions here, and this is the one I've chosen. The mattress I went with in the end is the Vango Odyssey Double. Now, there's 2 reasons here. Firstly, it's 10 centimeters thick. Secondly, and more importantly for me, it's self-inflating. I've got no interest in pumping an air mattress up. And it's kind of a foam air hybrid, so you don't get that horrible air mattress feeling, and you get a little bit of like a firm foam, memory foam type mattress feel under you. Let's pump it up. Now, in its unrolled state, as you can see, it looks pretty terrible. However, it's got this amazing self-inflation system. So if you listen to this when I poke this valve, there's all the air going into the mattress. Let's come back in 10 minutes. So here we are, it's fully inflated, and as you can see it's kind of moulded itself around the wheel arches, and there's plenty of room and support there now for two adults easily. Now penultimately comes security. You don't want anyone wandering up to the car, opening the car door while you're asleep in it. So I'm going to show you exactly how to set the car up so that this can't happen. Now the way I keep myself nice and secure when I'm sleeping in the car is to go to safety and security. I turn off the security alarm and also tilt intrusion. That means when I'm moving about in the car it won't trigger the alarm. I then lock it from the screen and not from the key. And then the next step is to get your little Tesla and just pop it in a Faraday bag. So privacy and keeping the light out might be important to you as well. You can always use an eye mask. I recommend earplugs as well. But there still might be a feeling that people could be looking in while you're in the car. So here's the solution I found. It's really simple and it works really well. I didn't want a full car cover, so I bought a large car cover. And as you can see, that covers the windows and keeps them nice and private. It just hooks onto the alloys with plastic hooks. And I've attached the back ones to the boot of the car, which means when I get in and out and shut the boot, it pulls the back of the cover over the back windscreen.
Hello.
Hi, so here we are in the Hotel Tesla. As you can see, we've got a little light each. The car's lovely because it's because the Tesla, you can just keep the aircon on all night, and there's no noise for the engine or anything. And the covers, it's on the roof and the windows, mean it's nice and secure and cozy. Well, I really hope you found this video useful. If you have, then please hit like. I really would appreciate it. Leave a comment if you've got any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As a little piece of bonus material for you, I've got something to show you. I'm not going to tell you what it's for, but maybe you can work it out. So this little bag here is essentially a nappy in a bag, and if you're camping you may need to and then once you put this in here, it kind of absorbs it all. It actually works really well. You then pop that in one of these and you're done.